The Real McCoys, starring Walter Brennan, created by Irving Pincus.
Want you to meet the family known as the Real McCoys. That's Grandpappy Amos, the head of the clan. He roars like a lion, but he's gentle as a lamb. And now here's Luke, who beams with joy since he's made Kate Mrs. Luke McCoy. From West Virginia they came to stay in sunny California. Old Grandpappy Amos and the girls and the boys of the family known as the Real McCoys.
Got that?
I thought you was going to get yourself a haircut.
No, I got me more than that, Grandpa.
You didn't spend your good money on a shave. You know you ain't no rockin' fella.
No, it's nothing like that. I got me a job.
A job?
Yeah, a part-time job selling shoes at Russell's Shoe Store 2 nights a week and Saturday.
Say that again, son.
Yeah, I got me a job.
Don't say it. Look me in the eye and tell me you're lying.
No, sir, it's true.
Luke, you really gonna work at night?
Yeah, well, 2 nights a week and Saturday night. That's their big day. Well, what's the matter?
What's the matter? Good thing you didn't get a haircut. The rest of your brains are spilled out.
Grandpa. Well, now, what's so terrible about a fella trying to earn a few extra dollars? Well, I'm going to be making a lot of money. Almost $17 a week.
But Luke, working nights, what's going to happen to us? Especially Saturday, that's always our night.
Now, sugar baby, it'll just be for a little while. Mr. Russell just wants a part-time man temporary.
Yeah, working nights. What kind of shape you going to be in to work the farm during the day?
Oh, I can handle it, Grandpa. I'm young.
Sure, you're young. You're too young to know your place. Now, look, you know full well there never was a McCoy that worked indoors. Why, you're a farmer. You're born to the soil. Look at them hands. Strong and powerful. Them hands is for tilling the soil, not for coddling women's toes.
But, Grandpa...
Callous hands and a red neck, that's a mark of the McCoy.
Now, Grandpa, don't go raising your voice.
I ain't raising my voice. I'm just a shouting abuse. Grandson of mine, working inside a store in the city at night. It's pitiful. Just pitiful.
Oh, for crying out loud. I thought when I come home and told you both about this job, you'd be happy. I didn't think it was such a crime for a man to go out and try to earn a few extra dollars.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Luke. It ain't no crime. If it's what you want to do, then it isn't so bad, is it, Grandpa?
I ain't got nothing more to say about it. Besides, he wouldn't last more than 1 day in that job.
What do you mean I wouldn't last 1 day on the job?
Luke, you don't know nothing about selling shoes. You make a fool of yourself.
Oh, I would I?
Look, a man sticks with what he does best. With you, it's farm work. Tilling the soil and slopping the hoe.
Wait, now, what you're trying to say, then, is I got a strong back and a weak mind. Is that it?
Well,
I don't mean to be insulting.
Well, that's the way it's coming out, Grandpa. I'm going to show you that I ain't just a mule with 2 legs. Kate, you fix my supper tonight early, because I'm reporting to Russell's Shoe Store.
Here you are, my boy. Now you're one of us.
Thanks. Howdy do, madam. Can I have the pleasure of waiting on your foot?
I was interested in the red pumps in the window.
All righty, Daddy. Just sit yourself down over there and we'll get you all measured up. There you are. Put your foot right there. Woo! Sure got a lot to stand on, man. Big we'll just get you measured. Now, put your foot right in there. Here we go. Yeah. 9.5D. Ma'am, you sure got yourself a healthy foot.
I happen to be a 5.5B.
5.5B? Now, ma'am, you're no more a 5.5B.
Here, madam, allow me to measure you. Please, McCoy.
Did it the way you told me.
Exactly 5.5B.
That's more like it.
A 5.5B for the Lady McCoy. In the red pumps, madam.
If you please.
I'll get them for you.
Mr. Russell, I swear that woman's a 9.5D. I nearly run out of ruler.
The customer is always right.
Yeah, but how am I going to get a 9.5 foot into a 5.5 shoe? That's like trying to grow an acre of corn in a flower box.
You have muscles. You have a shoehorn. Try.
All righty, Daddy. Let's give her a try, shall we?
Just a minute.
Look, Peppina. All right, you can turn around now. Seeing as you're such a bad player, I could beat you without cheating. Oh, I know. It ain't your fault. It's Luke running out, getting himself a job and spoiling my checky game.
Sure does seem strange not having him around at night. Yeah, I miss him.
Well, you better get used to missing him, little Luke, because we done lost him.
You're just teasing, ain't you, Grandpa? Of course he is, little Luke.
I am? Kate, you don't know what a big city does to a man.
Grandpa, I don't know where you get these wild notions. Luke's a grown man and a sensible one. But I tell you, if it makes you so fidgety because he ain't here to play checkers with you, then why don't we just pick ourselves up and go to a picture show?
Well, it might be a good idea, that. What's playing?
It's a super double bill. Invasion of the Moon Monsters, and I's a teenage Martian.
Let's me and you go, Kate. If these are the folks who's coming down here to Earth, we might as well go see what they look like.
There you are, ma'am. I hope you'll be happy with your new shoes.
I hope so. It certainly took long enough to find what I wanted.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I'm sorry about that. I was gonna... Well, I hope you'll come back and see us again.
Mr. McCoy, I'm not too happy with the way you handled that last sale. You realize it took nearly an hour for one customer?
Well, Mr. Russell, it wasn't easy trying to stuff her foot into the size she wanted. If I hadn't sold her on open toes, I don't think I ever could have swung her. Besides, she wanted to see everything we had.
That's another thing, McCoy. You must keep the stock in order.
I told you, she wanted to see everything.
Clean up that mess.
Yes, sir.
I'll be with you in a moment. Mr. McCoy. Mr. McCoy, will you please wait on this customer?
Oh, yes, sir. How do you do, ma'am?
Hello. I want a pair of red slings with spiked heels.
You were Spike?
Tall and thin.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I just sold a pair like that, too. Wait, have a seat, won't you?
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll just get you. Just measure you first.
Never mind, I wear a 5.5B.
Women sure stick together, don't you? Well, it's in there somewhere. Here we are.
Grandpa, this is the store where Luke's working.
Well, will you look at that? McCoy kneeling at the foot of a woman. Oh, what a shame.
Well, how else is he going to fit a pair of shoes? Why, Luke... Quite a pretty lady, ain't she?
Yeah, I told you there was more to a big city than bus depots and neon lights.
He's just selling shoes.
He's just a babe in the woods, that's what he is. Well, let's get on to the moving picture. Kate.
Oh.
You better try the shoe store down the street there.
What are you doing sending customers to my competitors?
Well, Mr. Russell, the man wanted a 10C, and all we had was a 10D.
Well, then why didn't you sell him the 10D?
Well, the customer wanted a 10C, and you said that the customer's always right.
Whose side are you on?
Well, Mr. Russell, you told me that...
Oh, look, tomorrow's Saturday. It's a big day in the shoe business. Now, please get on my team.
I'll try to do better.
Is something wrong, miss?
There certainly is. You sold me 2 left shoes.
Possibly. Yes, I guess it is. Mr. McCoy, will you please rectify this error immediately?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All righty, Diney. You just set yourself down there, and I'll get it all straightened out for you. Well, there it is. There's the right one.
You know, that last picture was a doozy. One of them old folks looked just like my Uncle Henry. He was a bit on the puny side, he said.
Oh, Grandpa, it's just about closing time. Maybe Luke can go home with it. Grandpa, is that Luke waiting on the same woman
Looks like it.
for 3 hours?
He's having trouble fitting her.
I feel real bad you having to come back and all.
Now, don't you worry about it.
Call that just fitting shoes?
Well, now, Kate.
Come on, Grandpa, I'm leaving.
Well, if I was you, I wouldn't hurry home tonight.
Well, you sure went to bed early last night. I kind of thought you'd want to stay up and hear how I did down at the store. Oh, boy, what a hard night's work that was.
Must have been awful hard waiting on one girl for 3 hours. Pretty girl at that.
What are you talking about, Sugar? I didn't wait on any pretty girl for 3 hours.
Oh, Luke, don't give me that. Grandpa and I went to the movies last night, and we looked in the window at the store, and you was waiting on this girl. And when we came out of the movies, you was still waiting on her, only a whole lot more friendly like.
Oh, well, now, I can explain that.
Oh, you needn't bother to explain, Luke. It was plain enough to see.
Well, now, listen, Sugar, babe. Now, all right. All right, then. Don't listen. A silly little old thing like this don't need no explaining anyhow. Besides, what were you two doing? Spying on me?
Now, son, we ain't a-blaming you. It's the city. You ain't used to the fast life, and you never will be.
Now, if that don't take the frosting off the cake. A man gets a job so he can earn a little extra money to buy his wife a birthday present, and you two act like the world's coming to an end.
Birthday
Souping and spying and making me out to be a fool. Well, I just about had it.
Oh, wait, Luke. You mean the only reason you took that job was just so you could buy me a birthday present?
Yeah, that's right. I was going to buy you that wristwatch you've been wanting. As soon as I got enough money for it, I was going to quit. But now I ain't so sure I will.
Wristwatch?
If you'll excuse me, I got to go down to the store. Saturday's a big day in the shoe business.
But,
Look, wait.
No, I ain't waiting, Grandpa. I got my shoehorn and I'm on my way.
Shoes. I want cowboy boots.
Martha, don't force the boy. Cowboy boots are what he wants. Bring them out, will you?
Yes, sir.
I will not have Roger ruining his feet with cowboy boots.
But, Martha...
Must we argue about this in public?
No, we'll go home and argue about it.
You didn't sell those shoes?
No, sir. No, the people walked out.
You walked out?
Yeah. Well, you see, sir...
I don't know what it is about you, McCoy. People come in here, they want to buy shoes, but somehow you have an uncanny knack for driving them away.
Well, Mr. Russell, that wasn't my fault.
No, it's never your fault. All I know is if this keeps up, you're going to ruin me. You're here on trial, and so far I must say... Well, hello again.
Howdy.
Don't you howdy me. Here are the shoes I bought last night.
What's the matter, ma'am?
Are you blind? They're both for the same foot.
Well, say, I'll bet that's how we got mixed up with that other lady. The pretty one? I'll bet.
Well, I don't care how it happened. All I know is I'll never trade in this store again.
Oh, now, ma'am, I'll get you another pair.
Never mind. You're through.
Huh?
Finished. You're fired.
Well, but Mr. Russell...
Leave this moment.
Where you going, Kate?
Oh, to town, Grandpa. I just can't bear to think all the mean things I said to Luke this morning. I was going to go down and try to show him how sorry I am.
How are you going to do that?
Well, Hattie, I thought I might buy a pair of shoes from him. I could use a pair anyway, and I don't know a better way of showing him I'm on his side. Besides, it might help to boost his sales record.
Well, now, Kate, wait a minute. I've been pretty hard on the boy myself, and if you really want to help him, I think I know a better way.
How's that?
Well, if one customer can boost his sales record, 5 customers really kick it up.
Hattie.
Hello. May we help you?
Yes, I'd like a nice pair of black pumps.
Oh, right this way, please.
Oh, if you don't mind, I'd kind of like to have that new salesman wait on me.
A new salesman?
Oh, the one they's all talking about at the PTA. The tall one with the brown wavy hair and blue eyes. He kind of has a nice way of smiling at you.
Well, madam, if you're speaking of...
Howdy, mister. Get me a good solid pair of shoes.
Well, just a moment, sir. I have a customer.
Well, that's all right. I want the other salesman anyways.
Pardon?
That nice young fella talks so nice and makes folks feel at home.
Good looking, wavy hair and blue eyes.
Yeah, that's him. Trot him out. He's the only one I'll deal with.
I see. Well, that salesman isn't here right now.
How do you do, sir? My little brother and I would like to buy some shoes.
But only from Lou.
We were told to buy from that new salesman. We don't know his name, but they say he's real reliable.
Good looking, wavy hair and blue eyes.
Yes, ma'am, that's the one.
We're waiting on him, too. See, you get a good salesman, word gets around, huh? It brings in business.
Yeah.
Buenos dias, senor. I want to buy a pair of shoes, but only from the new salesman, the young man with the big muscles.
You mean that nice young fella that makes everybody feel so good?
And real reliable.
Good looking, wavy hair.
And blue eyes.
You bring him, I buy the shoes.
Well, Mr. McCoy isn't here right now.
Not here.
Well, he works here, don't he?
Well, he's out at the moment.
We'll wait.
I see. I'm afraid he won't be back.
Won't be back. Why not?
I let him go.
Let him go. Did you hear that, lady? Best salesman he ever had, and he let him go.
But, folks, can't I wait on you?
I wouldn't buy shoes from no one else.
Me neither. We have to buy from him.
Sorry, senor.
Maybe some other shoe store grabbed him up. Come on, let's go look.
But folks, can't I wait on you?
I'm sorry, mister. You just ain't got it.
He's coming.
Now, look. Luke gets in here. Don't nobody say nothing to him about getting fired, you understand? It's all right if he brings it up himself, but we don't know nothing about it. Now, go on, sit down. Natural like. Go on, go on.
Howdy, everybody.
honey.
Oh, I hope you got a big supper waiting for me. I could sure use it. What a day we had at that store. I can't tell you how many customers I waited on.
I wish you wouldn't go to the store tonight.
Tonight? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's so lonesome here without you, Luke. Why don't you give up the job? I don't want to risk watch anyways. I'd much rather have you at home.
Yeah? Well, now, I didn't know you'd all miss me so much. Yeah, I guess I could resign my position. Oh, it's no use. I can't fool you no more. I don't have to resign. I've been fired. I reckon it's true. All I got is a strong back and a weak mind.
Oh, Luke, don't talk that way about yourself.
Well, why not? I just proved it, didn't I?
You only prove you ain't a shoe salesman.
Grandpa's right, Luke. What you do better than anybody.
Now, look here, son. Why do you think I was so dead set on you going to the city to work? Because I was afraid you'd get to like it so much you'd want to be there full time. And we couldn't begin to run this farm without you. Why, son, you're valuable. You're valuable, I tell you.
None of us could get along without you, Luke. We sure couldn't.
Senor Luke, you're a very important person around here.
You see, honey?
I guess I'm about the luckiest guy in the whole world to have me a family like this. I'm almost glad I got fired.
Yes, just a minute. It's for you, Luke.
Thanks, yes, thanks. Hello? Mr. Russell? What's that? You say you want me back. But I thought you told me that you... What? You say customers have been coming in asking for me? What, are you sure they wanted me? Blue eyes? Yeah. 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 Wait, just a minute, Mr. Russell. Hey, how about that? He said customers have been coming in asking for me. 5 of them just today. He wants me to come back and he wants to give me a raise. Hello, Mr. Russell. Yeah. Well, yes, sir. That sounds pretty darn good to me. Yeah, Hello, Mr. Russell. Mr. Russell, I appreciate your offer, but I can't take it. I'm sorry. You see, I reckon it's my duty to give my full attention to my family. Yes, sir. Yeah, well, thanks just the same for calling. Yeah, goodbye. Well, now don't that beat all, huh? I didn't fail. I didn't. I could have made it. Yeah. Imagine. People asking for me.
That really is something, ain't it, lady? I mean, Kate.
Just goes to prove that Luke can do whatever he sets his mind on.
Well, right now, I set my mind on some supper.
Well, right this way, sir.
Say, and after supper, you have a game of checkies, hey, Luke?
All right, Grandpa.